I legitimately understand how casuals feel in a gacha game for the ones that they are playing. Like, personally, for Wuthering Waves when it comes to like meta and like clearing endgame content is just like a completely like secondary goal. Cause I'm playing Wuthering Waves like I'm watching anime. Same thing for Genshin Impact. Is I feel like gacha games to a certain extent, it is kind of like watching anime. And in every single version update, you play their story quest. So it's like they release one episode every 6 weeks, right? So for a period of time in Wuthering Waves, I kind of cared about the meta and like clearing fast. Like in the first like version 1.0 all the way up until I think before 1.4, 1.5 something. And I kind of just like, you know, I kind of just lost a little bit of interest. So we kind of went back to putting for Zani as like the anniversary unit, right? And then we put. I just don't really understand why I even got the Zani. And from what I've heard in the Wuthering Wave experts community, right? Not me, right? So for example, I have a couple of Wuthering Wave elitists, Wuthering Wave experts, like for example, Sarah of the Lake, who says that Zani is literally worse than what's her name again? Zani is literally worse than Jingxi. Is that right? Did I get it right, Sarah? Okay, I need like a couple of Wuthering Wave experts to chime in on it, because I feel like pulling for Zani just didn't really do too much, and the episodes, right? The episodes in the Wuthering Waves anime, they tend to jump away from like their characters quite fast. I haven't played 2.7. I'm sure they're gonna come back for the episode cinema. But like, if I had put for example Lupa, right? I think Lupa would have been a very similar situation as Zani. But if I compare to units I back in version 1, like for example, like I'm still very familiar with. I still remember T Yan's companion quest till this day. My first companion quest I ever did, right? He gave us his seed, right? His fallen comrades, and then we had to like relinquish their souls, and then we spread his seeds. So like I still remember some of his shit since day one, and I don't really have any regrets. I put it. But like, for Zani, it's like, it's just I know for a fact that it is my own skill issue, right? I can't play Zani. I don't really like the way she plays. She feels clunky. It's like the whole parry kind of system kind of thing compared to the other playstyle, which is why I relate so much with like the casual player base of not even like just one race, but like for any gacha games. Because if you just don't care for min-maxing that certain unit, if you put that set unit just for like the hype at the moment, right? Because like, oh my god, it's an anniversary unit and everybody is saying that, oh, this unit is tier 0, he clears everything, which is true back then, because you know there is also shield environments and everything. But the moment it goes away, for both the meta, the shield environment, as well as the story, and I don't really care about like the story anymore, and you move on to the next unit and the next unit and the next unit, then you kind of just get to the point where, okay, like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? So that's my 2 cents on my biggest regret in Wuthering Waves is pulling Zani from a Wuthering Wave casual, right? I'm sure people can make Zani tier 0, right? Like Wallensteins, the people that actually know how to like the Zani mates, right? You can like 0 cycle with Zani, you know, perfect negative edge sword back combo, Kara cancel, and she can be an insane fucking DPS, especially with Peep. But for players that just don't like the way that this Blazer works, it gets kind of NYM, right? So those are my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think. See you guys on the description. Bye bye.
You have cooled your last cool, my man.